Hello everyone and welcome back into the den. My name is Grey Wolf and this is another Raid Shadow Legends video for you. So, for today I wanted to touch base on kind of one of my favorite side accounts, the Into the Den 5-day, which started as a 5-day challenge, and one that I jokingly call the Monster Mash, due to the various kind of Halloween themed monsters that came in this account when you first started it. Before we dive into that, please, if you can, if you want, either way, hit that like and subscribe. We're slowly building up the numbers there, getting closer and closer to becoming an actual YouTube channel to where I can do this more often. I really do appreciate every one of them, as does Red. And we want you guys to come along with the ride for some of our other hobbies as well. So Warhammer 40k and various painting tutorials and different stuff like that. So hope you guys have liked everything that's come out so far. We're going to be adding quite a bit more as we go along. And we're kind of excited for what's to come. Have some events planned, as well as our first battle reports. So, working on a lot of that behind the scene. As such, I haven't been doing a lot of 5-day challenges right now because I've been trying to kind of work through some of those other aspects of the channel soon to come. But I have been updating mostly on my phone, so part-time-ish, the Monster Mash and the King accounts. So I wanted to give you an update on kind of where we are with the Monster Mash. So since we last kind of took a look at it, I've managed to pull two 60s out, Pelops and Fellhound. Fellhound being my farmer and an excellent farmer, kind of tried and true through time. And part of when I first created this, I think it was from a random ancient shard. Yeah, was it? I gotta remember now. So long ago. Yeah, I think it was from a random ancient shard. I ended up pulling out Hilvi, who's been fantastic. And then just the other day, actually, I was popping some of the random shards that I had just during the 2-time, and I ended up getting Gwendolyn the Silent, which is a fantastic champion. I have Gwendolyn on one of my other accounts, and so I was super excited to get her here. She's really good at Chimera, Hydra, okay at Demon Lord, but pretty much for an account this new, can use her kind of anywhere. And slowly bringing up Valoran. But yeah, so Harvest Jack's still tearing things up in PvP. I've yet to kind of get Venom Mage all the way up there. I do believe here in just a couple percentages I'll hit 40, which should give me Deacon. And that's going to speed things up tremendously. And also kind of shake up my Demon Lord team. I'm not quite sure who I'm going to use in this mix, as it's not what I would conventionally do. But as some of the random pulls that I've pulled, I've gotten a Stag Knight and I pulled an Ugo. So that that Hydra team's looking better and better along the way. Yeah, with that, I thought I'd kind of throw together just a quick look at some Demon Lord numbers real quick to show you kind of where we're at here and who I'm using. I'll do an update on the King account as well. I was thinking, and maybe you guys can leave in the comments if it's something that you'd like to see, I was thinking of running up another King Pelops account, but along the way this time documenting kind of any of the important things I had to do or change, or like when I actually leveled someone up, when did I use brews, when did I not, when did I focus on following like along uh, the missions, like the Arbiter missions, along with it, and when did I completely just abandon it for time's sake to get through it. So if that's something you guys want to see, I know seeing the same run-ups get kind of old, so I haven't done it thus far. But if that's something you guys are interested in, like a how to get through campaign, let me know. Go ahead and throw that in the comments. As someone who's ran up, probably 20 something accounts in the last month and a half easily, I think there's a lot of helpful tips and points that I could throw out to help with that. I just don't know if it's anything anyone would be interested in. So if you're interested, put it down in the comments. But let's go ahead and hit up this clan boss Demon Lord battle. We'll start with normal, I think. Yep. And so this is the team that I'm using. Kept Fellhound out. Yeah, he'd do a little more damage, but I'm more interested in the buffs and debuffs that I can get with this group than I am kind of the straight raw damage of the Fellhound. So let's see how we go. Alright, so 4.4 million on normal. Not ideal. We still have a long way to go. I probably, if I have a little more time to invest into this account, I'd probably start weighing in really heavily into Gwendolyn and Hilvy in preparation for Deacon to come in. Not sure if I'm going to keep the Harvest Jack in. More of a PvP champion from what I've seen so far. Great in clearing dungeons, but I don't know if he's going to outdo like a Deacon, and I really don't think so. Let's run this easy real quick just to get it out of the way. Mostly I'm doing this in the hopes of either grabbing gear to sell for silver or the shards. So 5.85, and here we can see Pelops is still rocking as the top damage dealer here. And for those of you who are newer to Raid, who I'm talking about is... What is he? Sacred Order? Trying to remember where Deacon is. Yes. So Deacon Armstrong. And so Deacon has a chance of throwing that leech. That's going to help keep all of your team healed through any of those boss fights. The decrease defense is great as well. Might already have it in that group, but having extra is not a problem. Once he's booked, the time compression comes down to a 3-turn turn meter boost, as well as grants an extra turn. So like specifically even in like PvP, you'll see a lot of Deacons will fire this one off to fill the turn meter and decrease the turn meter of the enemies, quickly followed by the decreased defense. And as long as you can keep him faster than whoever your attack champion is, that nuke is going to slap hard. The aura of the ally speed in all battles by 19% is also great. So I think he's going to be a huge benefit to this account as soon as I get him, which will be very, very soon. And then things will start kind of progressing and going much faster from there. So yeah, that's kind of the update on where we're at with this. I'll follow it up here probably tomorrow with an update to the King account. Again, leave a comment below if you want to see me do like a run-up of a campaign account and touch base on any of the tips and tricks that I do to get through them as fast as I do. With that, thank you for joining and coming back to the den. I've seen a lot of the same people coming and watching content, so I appreciate you guys coming back. I really do. Hopefully time gets freed up here a little bit in the future and I'm able to do some more of these, as well as a couple couple of those tip type like videos that I had talked about, not just the campaign, but there's some other ones I kind of want to do on how I kind of structure how I approach the beginning of the game. So yeah, if any of that sounds interesting, come on back. And as always, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.